So, hi, my name is Don. I'm the founder of Elonroad. 10 years ago, I worried a bit about the climate, and I thought I would buy an electric car to reduce my footprint. So I started to look into the specs, and I found the battery was really heavy, and the cost was too big for me to buy, and the range was too short, and I would need to charge it somewhere, and I didn't have a parking spot. So I started to think about the problem, and I thought it would be really cool if I could charge while driving, so I could have less batteries. I didn't have to stop and charge. And I came up with a small solution, and I built a prototype in Lego. And I contacted a professor at Lund University, and he actually liked the idea. So he brought together a bunch of scientists and students, and together we built the first real scale-up prototype, and it worked. So since I had the IP, I actually quit my job at Swedish Television and started the company Elonroad. And today we are 14 people working really hard, and we believe we are building the future of charging infrastructure. We want to electrify the complete transport sector and make fossil fuels a thing of the past. So it's a simple, robust economic solution that actually works for all types of vehicles, both cars, trucks, buses, taxis. And yes, we have tested it in Swedish snowy climate, and it works. So if it's one thing I want to push here, this is not only an electric road, it's actually an automatic park charger and an electric road. You can charge automatically when you're parked, and you can drive and charge. And this will work at bus stops and bus lanes. It works in harbors because you have a closed loop. You can combine it when you stand still, you charge, and when you drive. And we actually have some harbors. We just sold 2 chargers to a harbor in Sweden. And it also works for terminals for long-haul trucks, because the company Bring, they don't want their drivers to bring out a very heavy cable and walk up to the inlet in the truck. So they actually invested in us and bought 2 fast chargers that we are delivering this spring. And we have built our first 1 kilometer of electric road in the city of Lund in Sweden, where I live. And it charges a city bus with 150 kilowatts, both standing still and driving. And I really enjoy going on the bus and tell the bus driver to accelerate as quick as possible, because then we can peak the current up to 300 amps. It's 650 volts, by the way. We also had this DHL distribution truck for over 1.5 years in daily operation with our system. And the driver really enjoys not to plug in the cable. He just presses a button and it starts to charge. And we can do some operation. We have a cloud service. So if he forgets to press the button, we can do it for him. We can, through the cloud service, start the charging, and we can overview how much energy the vehicle gets. So I will get a little bit technical, but if you have more questions, please ask me later. So the unique solution for this is that we have short 1-meter segments that we switch on under the vehicle. So there is no power in front of the vehicle or behind. And as you can see, we don't have parallel plus and minus, we have it in a series. So every second switch is positive and every 1 second is negative. And then we rectify it on board. And this gives a continuous current up to the vehicle. We use a sliding contact, so it's a conductive solution with a sliding contact. We found out this is much cheaper than inductive solutions. Of course, you have to feed the rail from the grid through a power station. And we only need a power station every 1.5 kilometers. we can feed 3 megawatt into the rail and supply 10 trucks taking 300 kilowatts each. And on top of this, we have a software solution. We have a lot of sensors in the road that takes temperature, shake sensors, and we even put radar in, so we can help autonomous driving in the future to see ahead. And of course, we have a billing system and access system too. So it's your choice. We have a future. Either we let the car manufacturers build big, huge battery packs in the vehicles, not so eco-friendly, and you build fast chargers at the gas station. And you remember when you fill with a gas, it takes 5 minutes, but even a fast charger takes 20 minutes. That's 6 times longer. So it could, during holiday, be this chaos. We don't know. But we would prefer to have this big system where you don't have to think about charging. You just charge. So we call it, instead of range anxiety, we call it range happiness. So please contact me afterwards if you have questions. Thank you.